That is, well, this stream was supposed to be a chapter 2. It really was supposed to be about chapter 2, but I ended up losing my save that I did for chapter 1 that was continued off of the last testing stream I did, which was, yeah, not great. I need to now get another one. But if I can do it this stream, I mean, that I'll just do a 3-hour stream here because it won't take me more than an hour to get to chapter 2. So as I show you right here, so this is the city that I was trying to kind of fix back up again. I haven't even made the oil colony yet, and it's been week 208. That's not good. I'm sure you can try and survive after that, but we're gonna head back to chapter 1 here because that's not gonna be good. That's not gonna be good at all. So yeah, as we get back into the beginning of chapter 1, again, this is Stalwarts on Captain difficulty. So we're doing Stalwarts on Captain difficulty. Is what I'm trying to say. I mean, I phrased that pretty much the same, but it's unfortunate I lost that save, so now we have to just do it again, which I don't mind. The only reason why I didn't make my preparations weren't good here is mainly because I decided to try and be more efficient somewhere, and it didn't work out. Basically, I was making a more an industrial district earlier for heat stamps with the factory, but I figured out that I didn't have enough workforce, which I could have passed a lot of the social laws to speed that up, but I also was just being very inefficient here and there by not passing laws and stuff sooner. So, I mean, yeah, let's get into it. So, nonetheless, the beginning here is almost the same in terms of what we make, but how and when we make them. Is that the correct phrase to use? Yeah, how and where we make them, it might be a little different. So, what I mean by that is, I'm always going to make 4 housing districts. I think you do want to make 2 housing districts over here still. If only because you have the free heat and kind of not frost break, but area here to work around. And specifically for here, since you're not going to... See, these food districts are not going to last forever. You would want to... You're basically doing a temporary stretch over here with your housing districts to get this to use these for heat in the food district, or to decrease heat demand in the food district. So for that very reason, you still need to hit 3, but you are. I think you do this, but again, I could still be wrong. So for the purposes of stretching out here, we will do that, but I think what we do is like kind of make an open maw here so that this food district can go in. If I test this out. So I do 1, 2, oh no, it doesn't work. Oh yeah, it does work. I think it does work. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I extend this housing district over this way, and I extend this over this way. I know some people are trying to, not promote, but I know some people brought up the line strat. But really, you work with what you've got. In an open area where the tiles are like actual hexagons and not kind of this disjointed thing due to the crater in the middle here, you would use a more, I think, zigzags instead. The line is for if you're literally going through a narrow hallway, but that assumes you're working in a vacuum as well, which can, I mean, it does bring you efficiency. It's just a matter of if it works. So here, I think we can zigzag, because we eventually, I think we want to zigzag this way, because there's a stable crevice over here, which eventually you can reach by the end of chapter 3, I believe. But I haven't confirmed that, because I haven't gotten back to chapter 3 since forever. So, nonetheless, though, I think we still want to do it. So, this is kind of a zigzag here, because we're going to do that with the first district on the south. And then you do the same kind of here. Oh my goodness, what am I doing with my life? Oh, I didn't do this. 1, 2, 3. So it's a weird kind of zigzag, and I think you can place a hub, or is this the wrong one? Maybe you want to do maybe you still want to do a thick zigzag here. And by that, I mean you do this, and then both of these go over northeast. So if you look at the map right here, we go northeast with this housing district. And maybe you just stretch on through to reach this crevasse. So a little zigzag here, but then moving forward this way. You're kind of still going... but these mods are getting, these World of Horror mods are getting out of hand. But yeah. So you still go to you still are zigzagging in a way, but I think maybe you go straight line just over here just to reach this, but I still don't know if that's the because then you'd have to keep putting hubs here, and you don't have that. You're working with limited time. With the time limitation that you have to work with what you've got. But we'll try this again, if only because when you put a hub here, it results in you hitting these two immediately, which means you can put a housing district down here. I think ? Which does mean I need a frost break. I think like twice more, but that's fine for the moment. Now, if I could see the actually, is there a setting for that? I feel like there should be a setting for that, but maybe I'm going crazy. Tutorial endless, enable analytics, game speed stuff. I need to take a drink of water real quick. Yeah. Various mesh, yeah. I don't think that's exactly what I'm looking for. So, yeah, because I just want to try and see the grid better here, which, I mean, yeah, fair enough, but... So I think I do need a housing district here. Otherwise, when I put a hub here, I won't be able to fit anything more. But it doesn't exactly fit here either, does it? Hold on, let me check. Won't even let me put it down because I don't have the tiles for it. I mean, I can hover over like this. 1, 2, 3. Also, no, I did it right. You got me scared for a moment because I saw something in chat and it's like... Did I accidentally set the wrong game? This is 3 tiles, right? Yeah, that's 3 tiles. The next question is, I think... No, that should work. If it doesn't work, I guess I can frost break still, but... Anywho, we immediately set up the council hall so we can do things as soon as possible. We also asked for heat stamps from all 3... from the 2 communities and the 1 faction you have. And at a certain point, let me just make sure I did that. And if I fund projects, we're reloading here because that's not what I want to do. Well, my nose, but let me see here. Also, I was rushing to start this stream because I had to take care of dogs. Let me see here. And I actually would grab these prefabs here. I think I would want to do that. Again, the problem comes when I need to make more stuff, but if I handle things properly, maybe it's going to be fine. This does increase heat demand by, like, astronomical loads, but I think we'll be okay for the moment. So what I want to do here instead, because this extraction district, I think, just always goes here, right? Unless you do a weird 3 to 6 here. We don't need the materials yet, but we will soon. But if we do this... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you go down this way. Because then we can just extend this kind of up here to hit the rest, yeah. I think that's what I want to do. Might as well hit something to decrease heat demand than nothing, right? I think that's gonna be the intent. Otherwise, I could extend this way, but this coal mine, depending on your decisions, won't last long. It won't last long anyway, is the plan. So I think I'm gonna put that just so I can get prefabs here. A lot of people just look down on this area. I don't, because I am usually trying to expand very rapidly. The food district can wait. It's the rest of this, so I think this is all I need to do. I should actually just pull up my notes. I was trying to make my notes earlier as I was doing this, and it's pretty, like, it should be pretty quite self-explanatory as to what to do, but anywho. So let's immediately do this. I think no matter what, unless you're save scumming, which, you know, I don't really look down on anyone for, 99% is 99%. It's not 99% here, it's 50-50 if you don't negotiate. I think it's even worse than 50-50, I can't remember. Actually, let's pull that up, and let me find out now. So, what do you actually need if you're sitting here? You need 31 out of 56. Yeah, I think that's like 30-40% tops. Again, we're assuming hesitants are 50-50 on for or against. I've talked about it before. I'll mention it quickly because I've already mentioned it before. But let me see. 31. Yeah, 31 out of 56 hesitants, right? Yeah, it's like you have a 25.22% chance of getting this through, which means you are... I think you are... You should be negotiating. Anywho. So I think, but yeah, both of these affect the same law. I would rather have the prefabs, just so we're getting that in. Mandatory school isn't bad either. I guess, hold on, I guess I can check. I might as well negotiate with the New Londoners first. Yeah, then chemical additives. They usually will ask for chemical additives, which is going to be in line with the Stewarts, because the communities always share one attribute with the faction that they are associated with. That's all I really have to say. And then we'll grab prefabs here, and this should pass this law through. You're going to be doing those anyway. You might as well get them out of the way while fulfilling a promise. Basically doing a twofer here. The AYEIs have it. I at some point, for some reason, I thought that was like EYEES, but yeah, anywho. I don't think there's anything else I need to do at the moment. For some reason, yeah, I should just pull my notes up like this. That way I can see them better. I'm doing things in the background. And away we go. So let's find out here. The cold is going to keep growing. There's nothing I can really do about that for the moment. Although I should have frostbroken here if I needed to do a thing. Yeah, I should actually frostbreak here. I'm going to be extending out this way anyway. I just don't know how much I want to extend it. 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, I'll do my best. I don't think that's my best, but we'll find out. We need to extend these some way. And yeah, I should have frostbroken these earlier. I made a mistake. Now I have to wait for the Research Institute. I mean, I don't have to wait, but I'm going to, because, yeah. I should actually frostbreak more if I'm going to do it like this. So yeah, I really messed up here. Now I have to wait for my Research Institute, which is not great. I think I can extend one of these. I have to wait on the other one, though. So, 1, 2... Oh, wow. Really? Can't you do this? Can I do that? No, I can't. Wow. I have... Okay, well, I'll remember that. Let's see if even with that mistake, I'm going to be okay, though. So, let's extend this out. I need to pause the game, actually. 1, 2, 3. And then this, we do the same. Can we, actually? Yeah, we can. And now we wait for that, I think. Let me just make sure. I think I've already set up... Oh, yeah, I can turn the generator on. I don't know why I haven't done that. If people freeze to death, I probably will just load it. There's no reason to take that in the face. But anywho. And in the meanwhile, we might as well turn overdrive on. There's no reason not to do that either. So at a certain point... And optimally, you want this to go all the way down, because that way you can build over it. If you don't, you just have this... You just have these prefab nodes sitting here, and you can't do anything with them. So in a way, you're getting rid of the squalor that you would do if you extend housing districts out this way. But hey, I did not set up research institutes. Let me do that really quick. Let me do that really quickly. If my microphone will not cut me off. But at the same time, you can already set up a heating hub here. It'll probably grant me some things. Let me just make absolute sure. If I do this, 1, 2, 3. No, why does that not look right? I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm not really planning to extend out this way, so I guess it's fine. Yeah, I think this is fine. I feel like I could be more efficient here, but we're going to find out. In the meanwhile, I could extend these out too. Yeah, I should actually extend these out. Did I do this right? Why do I feel like I'm not doing this right? Because I need a frost break here, that's why. Do I need a frost break there? I do need a frost break there. Otherwise, oh, that's a little annoying. That's fine, but that's a little annoying. 3, because I want to... This is... Maybe this is not the best use of my heat stamps, but... It's to save on heat demand later on, so... Yeah. Anywho. I should just extend this out now, but we don't need it. Yeah, we don't need it at the moment. Yeah, we need it. I know you guys don't like it. Deal with it. So we'll do that. Might as well make use of the space nearby. And that's all I really have to say for myself. Also, okay, I'm not sitting on a law. I thought I was sitting on a law for a moment. I'm not. Lily May is born, and off we go to the races. We do want to set it, so I do have some kind of thresholds that I'm trying to, that I've kind of set up by now. So basically, by week 50, you should have a food district set up. By week 100, you should have your logistics district set up. But somewhere in between week 50 and 100, or around that period, you want to, as I forget to research here really quickly. you want to set up your material and goods as well, in my opinion. But I don't know how feasible that is in the amount of time you have. That was the wrong research. Let me correct that. Not the dust mine, the blasting coal mine. And then we'll rush research here, just to rush research. We're sitting on a law soon. Sitting on a lot, sitting on a lot, sitting on a lot, sitting on a lot. Oh, I'm not progressing the game. I was like, oh my goodness. We get these out of the way. As soon as we get these out of the way, actually, we do this first because we want the prefabs ASAP. The main reason why I kind of wanted to switch up my strategy is because I didn't want to lose the permanent heat stamps that you do. But if I don't get it that much earlier, I'm not really getting that many more heat stamps. So all things considered, goods is still not an issue, and the crime is not an issue if you're playing stalwarts because you have the power of their special action, which outright just nixes a lot of the crime that you'll have. So, chemical additives, that'll help when we get the hothouse. But we do want to pass laws left and right, so we need to set as many emergency meetings as possible, but I won't cut myself off, and by that I mean so... There is a period of time, so if you're not using emergency council meeting immediately after a law, then I won't do it. So you'll see me kind of flip-flop because I don't think the cooldown comes back fast enough for you to hit the action when you do a law. And if it does, then sure. But then you might run into a trust issue, so that's why I'm kind of playing around with this. And the game gives you a stockpile of food and materials to kind of hold yourself for... The food for 50 weeks, and then materials for 100 weeks. I feel like I'm forgetting to do something here. Oh, no, not really, no. But with the stalwarts, you also are trying to rush production, I think. Because they have a lot of production efficiency laws that you can pass. I don't know what you do with the Frostlanders / the Faith Keepers in the other playthrough, but... Hey. Did we really not set... Oh, that's a heating hub. I was like, what's going on here? Okay, so now that we... Oh, we did not set that... Hey, we didn't make the... Oh, we're still researching it. I was like, where's my coal mine? It's not here yet. Goodness. And the moment these stalwarts reach favorable status or above, we're gonna do a thing. So, yeah, maybe there's a strategy where you still keep them happy, but at some point you have to knock down your adaptation laws and stuff anyway, so... Unless that's inconsequential to the end goal, but that... I don't really know what to say about that. Anywho. So let's actually just let this rock for a moment. On survival... With the survival mode, survival setting on, you have to leave things at 1 speed anyway, so we might as well kind of practice in case I ever do such a thing. So... We still have a lot of laws to pass. We don't need to pass a law immediately. We don't need to research another law immediately, but yeah, like I said, efficiency bonuses, so production efficiency slightly increased. Every little bit though, right? Because the issue well, not really issue, but the thing I'm thinking about is I could tank my trust for a double rush research. But will I survive on trust if I do that? Anywho. I think no matter what we do we do this, right? That's just a straight up bonus that's given to you immediately. But in the meanwhile, there's something I feel like I'm forgetting about. And then the next law will probably pass the childhood law just to get rid of this. The game won't really do anything to you if you manage to curb all your problems, but when if the threshold gets passed, they slap you with deaths and stuff, which if you're going deathless, I think it's safer to do this. But again, I haven't figured out all the strategy. Also, this is not guaranteed. Well, actually it is. This is like, I think there's like a 86% chance to go through. 30 out of 56. Well, no, I'm going crazy. 21 out of 56. What were the actually odds there? 21 out of 56? Did I just say that? Why do I think it's something different? 2151. Let's just assume 2151. Yeah, 91.96%. And away we go. But yeah, so for example, so here the cooldown will come back about 6 weeks when there's still 6 weeks of recess left. So I'd rather save this emergency council meeting to save on those 4 weeks afterward. Now you are losing uses of your cooldown, but again, I'm trying to also manage the trust in the meanwhile. So yeah, anywho. Let's research the next thing. This doesn't hurt me, right? Because why do I think it does? Anywho. So you know what? With the we're running out of heat stamps soon. We might as well get the hothouse built now, I guess. Again, because we still have laws to pass anyway, and now that we have this, we should actually mobilize enforcers. That should diminish crime and take care of the goods problem for the moment. It just feels really strange because there are some effects that are going to bring up a problem to notable, but future research and or law upgrades and buildings are meant to undo the negatives that you bring to yourself, mainly squalor in the case of stalwarts. Some of it tension, but mainly squalor. And yeah, you figured that out later. Also, let me see here. Yeah, we're just waiting for research mainly, and the laws. I am going to forcibly bring a trust, hurt my trust here, but it's for a good reason. Also, worker shifts. Workforce requirement decrease. That saves on workforce. I don't know actually how much it saves, though. I guess we're going to find out. I should really keep note of this, but I don't. Anywho. Oh, overdrive is still on. Whoops, sorry. Oh, I never built the thing, by the way. That's not good. I actually should have done that. Why did I never do this? Yeah, that was not good. Oh boy. I mean, that staves off the coal mine event, but... yeah, these are the kinds of mistakes you'll see me make often. I can't remember it all, because I'm me. I'm also sitting on the law, so whoops. And we'll see what happens. So, goods, heat stamps per capital increase. Yes, we would like that. 18 out of 50 should be like 99% plus. But let me just make sure. 1850. 98.35%. So, hey. And then we need to find more fuel, but that's fine. Overdrive is not going to be able to be turned on, but I think we'll have enough overdrive, basically. I made use of the overdrive. Is the thing here, but we are still experiencing some issues. The most immediate one being food in a hot moment, but we should be able to build that district soon with the hothouse, hopefully. We'll also get heat stamps, but we want to save these heat stamps for the logistics push, basically. So, yeah, in this, I could actually knock this down. Yes, I guess I will, actually. Just to get some heat stamps and prefabs back. That is a waste of heat stamps, but if I'm coming back to it and I need the I need the heat stamps now, therefore I'm knocking this down now. But for the moment, let me see here. Am I doing anything else? Not really. I should be researching here, but I am not able to do that. The hunger will grow, but as long as I build this in time, it shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, now we're kind of sitting on... well, we made use of... We did a lot of rush research. I should have held an emergency meeting. I'll do it next time. I just talked about it. Now I did use of the emergency meeting, but that's fine for the moment. But if I keep making these mistakes, it won't be fine. I need to not say that because it won't be fine in a hot moment here. On this next heat stamps push, I also need to make more housing districts because we're running out of housing as well. So let's see here. What do we... yeah, so now that that happened, we can now do this. People are starting to starve, but we can handle it at the moment. And I think, yeah, we actually build this way. No, we have to do this first. Do we set up a heating hub here? I think we set up a heating hub here. Because we won't be able to... did I do this wrong? I did it wrong. No, we don't. We can't set up a heating hub anymore because I did that. Well... we'll be able to ask for heat stamps again soon. That's when we'll do. Well, that's when we'll do our next push. Or we're about to tank our trust down to the ground again. I would grant them an agenda if it could help me, but we'll see. I don't know if this is going to pass. 13 out of 25 hesitance is like 50-50. It's less than 50-50, but we'll make do with what we've got. Yeah, it got rejected. Which means we immediately set another emergency meeting. Because there's something else that we can push forward. Probably this. I don't want to, though. Yeah, because that's probably the last thing I should do. Unregulated shifts. That has a too low a chance unless I've promised something, which I don't want to do at the moment. This can help, and it decreases disease, and it has 18 out of 50. That's 98% again. Did I say that? Yeah, 98.36% rounded up to 30.35. So let's get that through. I gotta keep in mind I gotta ask for these heat stamps soon, but for the moment, we're saving these heat stamps also for the thingamajiggy, for the hothouse, which we desperately need here to combat the growing hunger problem we have. But yeah, let me just keep an eye really quickly on this. We also need to deal with the material, so basically make the material, the extraction district for materials, make another housing district, and then extend to the logistics district. And with that, you probably run out of things by then. And as soon as this is made, we do that. That'll synergize with our chemical additive law, which, well, they haven't told me yet, but they'll tell you. Yeah, so I would like to get them to neutral, but if I had put forth their laws, I'd be able to ask for funds, but probably not going to happen anyway, because they won't give me a lot of heat stamps regardless, so it won't really help. Wait for day 2, and then ask for funds. That does tank our relations for the moment, but we'll be fine. Yeah, and now here I would... Actually, we do still need the sawmill. While we're making the district, I feel like I'm making a mistake here. Yeah. We're about to get more people, but we need to extend out towards this anyway. I think I'll just go... Can I just go the short way? No, I just go through this way instead. If we extend like this, we should be able to hit the logistics district anyway. But then I also need to make another housing district soon because we're gonna run out of space. I think I'm actually gonna do I zigzag down? No, that doesn't feel right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's gonna be a weird zigzag. I would have to put a heating hub in the center somewhere, which I didn't do. So I guess instead I'd have to do this, right? Yeah, probably that. This is gonna be really weird. Yeah, it's gonna be really weird. We can do this, but at what cost? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Question mark? That doesn't feel right, but we're gonna make do with what we've got. Then we also frost break here, so we can open this up. In fact, frost break like this, so that if we make this prefab district again, we can do a bunch of stuff. But alternatively, we also want to set up an industrial district, but that'll come after all of the thingamajiggies I did. So I would rush research, but we're already hurting here, so let's not hurt ourselves more. Our research speed isn't slow, but it's because I held the emergency meeting. If I didn't do that, I would probably be in a better situation here. But let's keep an eye out on these frost breaks. 6, 7, 8. I do need these laws, yeah, this research to go down soon so that I can do a thing. This is supposed to be a Chapter 2 stream. It will be a Chapter 2 stream, just in due time. But, anywho, let's actually get this extraction district set up here. I think we still put a heating hub here because we're eventually going to make things, but I guess we'll find out. I wish there was a way to actually do a thing. I just turned the screen for some reason. But anywho... yeah, first order of business is to take care of things, of the logistics, because we need to rush that. Especially after a certain point, yeah, if and when we do get the coal mine event, you're not always going to get it. You can actually avoid getting it if you turn off your coal mine, but... Anywho. Infectious Badge, I think, also has a very good chance to pass, so when this passes, I think we could do the other law that hasn't passed yet, but we'll see. We'll see. Basically, I didn't need to call those emergency meetings, but I did. What is it? Why do you... Let me see. The progress? If we do progress, it'll raise trust again. Unfortunately, that's not going to be what happens here. And I actually need to set up this logistics district because I forgot to. But let's see here. We can also set up this housing district now? Question mark? 2, 3, 4, 5. I would like to set something here, but... I think we go this way. This looks really weird. This looks really weird because normally you do 3 in one direction and 3 in the other. But I think that works for now. We can also extend this even further. Just for the little bit here, but that does mean that we get locked out. I have to frost break. Did I do a bad frost break? I did do a bad frost break. I should have brought a frost broken this here. It's fine. Kind of. We get more people, but we needed those people anyway. So once we get this housing district set up, again, it doesn't need to be overly, it doesn't need to be at a surplus, it just would help to have it. Also, you know what would also help? Not a chemical hothouse. The sawmill, but like I said, we're doing logistics stuff. But actually the sawmill is coming, so never mind. Which we can deal with, but for the moment, will we have enough to research our next thing? Kind of. But in the moment, we'll do that. We need to research the next thing anyway, and we also need to research... the logistics bay. I think that's the immediate thing. But we also need to research the skyways. Did I ask for things already? I did. I would really hate myself if I didn't. Anywho. So, let's do this immediately and pause. So, we reached the Frostlands on week 62-ish. We still probably want to do more. We don't want to bring these people in yet. We're going to have a housing issue if we do that. And therefore a cold problem. So, yeah. And this coal should last us. At this point, I attribute this phase, like the 30, 40 degrees Celsius, I attribute those to... Especially now that we're losing more heat due to making the sawmill, but that's fine for the moment. I attribute that to getting the coal from the coal outpost. Also, while we have trust here, we can do that. And then we should be able to mobilize... Okay, no, we're still on cooldown. Okay, never mind. Moving on. I think... Yeah, we'll see. No, we'll see. Yeah, I would like to make an industrial district. We can't make it because we don't have enough people. Unless I bring people back. But then I have a housing problem, like I said. So, the main issue, because it's not like crime is going to hurt us, especially when we mobilize more guards. The problem is that we're dealing with this. And we've lost about at least 90 heat stamps. That's not so much, actually. Maybe, is it? Anywho. But if I deal with that, like I said, like I showed you at the beginning of the stream, we have problems elsewhere. We do need this automated. I do need this automated logistics bay. What have I done to myself? No common rules for goods. We're not producing any goods yet, but while we can pass this law and increase our trust overall, I guess it makes sense at the early game at least, because you have a community and a faction. And while the faction is relatively small, if you lean towards them, they are pretty much people who are guaranteed for on laws that, well, they like, that laws on laws that they like or have high trust for, but The delegates have reached a decision. Do I just want to upgrade this? No, I need the skyways. I need the skyways immediately so I can set up this when it becomes available. I think that's the timing I want to go for. But I guess we'll see. No, I need these heat stamps, so we're not going to do that. Just a little. It's not really much, and it might actually result in a better situation if I take that in the face. I just already made the decision not to accept, so... I could toggle this on and off for the sake of adding an industrial district? Question mark? Am I going crazy here? I am. I don't have the heat stamps anyway to do anything else, so Really? There's no... I should just leave everything on. In the meanwhile, if I do this and then ask for the thing... No. Because I've done that before, and it results in negative trust in the New Londoners, which messes up the heat stamp request rotation. Because as you may have noticed, every 50 weeks, starting from week 1, was when I was asking for heat stamps. Not that it hurts me too much if I have to wait another week or two, a week or another week? Yeah, another several weeks, but hey, we're gonna lay explosives just to help this out. And yeah, me rushing research here is actually hurting me just a bit. I mean, it means that I can keep researching over and over and over, but we do need to sit on heat stamps now. I'm gonna be getting 7, as much as I need in about 9 weeks. The unfortunate part is that we won't make it in time. But we did make our materials thing. We just can't make our industrial districts for the moment. I could also research... Actually, out of curiosity, I thought there was something I could do. Work compensation. Production efficiency increased. Slightly increased. I don't know by how much, but... Extraction, production, and food districts. Yeah, that's not really going to affect me. Well, it could, but... Unproductive, yeah, so these I kind of wait for. I did need these anyway. This you can kind of, yeah, I think this you can wait until after the oil colony, but we will need to research it at some point. And then factories when we do things. So basically, we still have a lot of laws that we need to ask for. You can rush laws, and I think I've had the most success with that, but hey. And yeah, we need to save the heat stamps for the skyways, though, because otherwise we run out of coal. Why are we still running out of coal? Because things, okay, so we did do this, by the way. So let's take care of this. We do need heat stamps, but we can save them for the moment. Let me just make sure that I have enough for this. Yeah, 10. So I should be able to take these cores back safely. These we can wait on. And the cold is gonna increase, but if and when we get to 100 heat stamps, we should be able to solve that relatively quickly. Let me just make sure I don't have anything else. Unregulated shifts. Yeah, we need this. There's not a chance, but while we're sitting on council meetings, we might as well ask for that. We're probably going to research our law next, but we might as well wait on that. Okay, we did pass that, by the way. So, yeah, that allows me to make another district, essentially, but we don't have the heat stamps for it anyway, so, yeah. And it's getting a colder season. We're having colder season, but we can turn overdrive on to kind of combat that a little bit. But really what's going to happen is that when we get to the thingamajiggy, as we get the additive synergy here, and we're going to do it again. Can these heat stamps come any quicker? I would like that, please. They're going to ask me to do a thing. We can evacuate the workers because we will be getting pull from this outpost here in a hot moment. So there we go. So if and when this is made, our cold, we'll be able to mitigate a lot of the cold deficiency. But we do need to remake this extraction. Oh wait, I didn't frost break out here, did I? Well, they're gonna suffer for a moment. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This doesn't help me here, right? I think I'd extend out towards the logistics district down here for the moment. Anywho. We get the pilgrims, and we have a fun time. I should make a save here just to be... I think I'm just going to save here just to be safe. So, what's the name condition? I think I'm just going to call this 7. And we'll say pilgrims, so that I know that's when the pilgrims came. Or were established. Yeah, you'll notice I'm going a bit slower here. It's for a reason, but let me see here. I think we can actually turn this off. That doesn't really provide me much until I make the industrial district, which we can't make because we need to make this extraction district here. 4, 5, 6. And then we move on. Yeah, the city will need even more fuel, but we're fine for the moment. We don't need to worry. You know what we do need, though? This logistics bay, so that we can send people out again. Because we can't, yeah, while we have that, we can't actually move towards the oil colony, which I would like to do in short order. Mobilizing forces, I forgot to do that. Let's see here. Should I be promoting them? If I'm going to be playing towards them anyway, I might as well. Yeah, let's promote them really quickly. Yeah, so they stay devoted, but we're not really doing anything else at the moment. And we need more heat stamps. I'm in so much pain, heat stamps wise. Help! This coal mine gets built, we'll be fine on cold. And the next thing we do, as we slowly lose materials, but we don't need to turn this back on yet, is that we need to do more stuff. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? I don't think there's any more laws, right? I think we've done them all. Aid infectious city development. I mean, we could switch this, but it won't really help because the stalwarts already have their law in place. Yeah, mandatory school and nothing else. I mean, for giggles, let's look at one of the rule ones. I'm sure you would want to pass some of these in Captain, but with the way I've set my trust up, I need to make promises that I can't keep, so we stay like this for the moment. So what did I want? Yeah, I wanted to make this... I need to make this automated logistics base so we can head towards the oil colony. Otherwise, we're kind of sitting here doing nothing. And as I said, in the save previous, or the one I was doing before the stream, the run I was doing before, I waited until near week 100 to start setting up the logistics district. And that was a poor decision. That was a very poor decision. I think. But anywho, so we'll do this. So the reason why I'm going to do this, is because while we can marginally improve our relations, this grants them less people, and their relationship is going to be at an all-time low anyway. I never extended this district, by the way. I really should have done that for the heat demand decrease, but we need this logistics bay. Actually, we're going to be getting the heat stamps anyway, so I might as well extend this now. We're waiting the same amount of time, so 1, 2, 3. And away we go. A lot of this heat demand is due to me just having an outlying extraction district here, but that's not really too much of a problem. What is a problem is that I don't grab these heat stamps soon and make this logistics bay. So let's do that. One day, sorry. We'll wait till day 3, and just to be sure. And now we do this. So first, let's get our research on. But second, production efficiency with heat overclocking. No, yeah, we do that. We'll do that and see if it actually helps. But we really want to go towards the pump jacks, because we'll need that too. We're about to get more people, so we might as well turn this back on. That's going to hurt our heat demand, but that's the least of our worries anyway. We also need a frost break for another housing district, I believe. I never frost broke this, did I? No. So let's take care of this. Is probably another bad frost break, but it'll have to do for the moment. Alternatively, I could set up the whole housing district here. But I think we still want to save, and I think you would put the... does the next heating hub go here? I'm frost breaking too much over here. I think we just make do with what we get here, right? Question mark? What can I do here? One, if I do this, can I reach back around over here? Kind of, but not really. Kind of, though. It's not like I can go anywhere else, so I guess that's a weird frost break, though. Yeah, we're gonna do that instead, I think. And I think I'll save my heat stamps for the rest of this. I'm not passing any more laws, that's not good. I'm sitting on council meetings, so We'll try, but I do need these pump jacks at some point. We might as well do this. Concentrate on science. Yeah, now we're getting super research speed. We don't have the heat stamps to kind of match that at the moment, but hey. When our population increases, we should be able to set up the industrial district finally. But we also want to... I also should be launching an expedition here. I don't know why I did that. I'm waiting on that. I also want to... I do want to also expand this, don't I? Yeah, I do. Is there anything else I need to do? The industrial district? Yeah, we wait for... we can make it now, actually. If I have the... Yeah, I would like to grab these prefabs. I don't think I'm going to get to do that. So instead, what we're going to do is... 1, 2, 3... what? I have to frost break here? Do I have to frost break there? I can do this, right? Kind of. It's a weird zigzag, but it'll work for the moment. Yeah, it'll work for the moment. It's not like I get some debuff for building this next to the crater, so hey. And we can finally fix our goods a little bit. But we will need to research... If I want to make total use of that, I would need to research one of these. Do I want to? Yes, because I'm going to be waiting for the expeditions anyway. But I'm also looking at the laws, actually. I forgot about that, so let's do this. Let's get these things in place. So I did another... we can do heat overclocking. That's like 80%, but... 7 out of 22, I think. What is it? So did it say? Oh my goodness, I put in the wrong thing. I typed a slash instead of a number. 97.37%. And let's finally get this industrial district made. Squalor is slowly growing. I can fix that with the... No, I can't fix that. I lied. But as long as it's not notable, we'll be okay for the moment. I could also ask for an emergency meeting. We shouldn't need to do that. I do need to set up another housing district. That is what I needed to do. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Question mark? I don't think I did that right. But we'll make do. Yeah, we'll do this. And I think the next heat hub will go over here, question mark? I'm thinking. I didn't expand that right. I mean, I can expand it just over here. I guess that'll be fine. Well, we're gonna find out. Anywho. So, we don't want prefabs, we want goods. For now. But we do want to, so I'm making the, no, I'm doing efficiency bonuses at the moment. Which will be set up in the agenda next, but... In the meanwhile... Labor organization mandatory, production efficiency increased, trust falls. Labor oversight. We do need to make sure we get pump jacks at some point, but we'll be fine for the moment. Actually, we need to make the factory. That's what I should have done. But either way, more production efficiency would help regardless. And this is providing, I think, extra shelter, right? Due to the crevasse. So, basically making sure we use everything here. Out of curiosity, yeah, we have 3 more spots here. What would I do here? I think a hub would be able to reach down here, right? I would like to think so, but I don't have the heat stamps to find out. Actually, would I be able to check? No. But assuming, like, based off of this, like, we should be able to, right? No. I'm going crazy. Unless it only shows you what you're hitting. Yeah, it does. So it should be able to reach past this, right? So if I build another housing district just as a line over here, we should be okay? Maybe? I'm so confused. Anywho. I think we can do a thing, though. If we set up a line of housing districts just over here, I think we can make that work. I'm tilting my head because I'm not sure. Oh, boy. Are we sitting on anything at the moment? No. Well, we're sitting on Frostland teams, which I could... No, we have to wait. We have to wait. And we need to save these teams anyway because we need to immediately set up the oil colony ASAP. What's going on here? Heat stamps, pilgrims or nothing. Yeah, well, our relationships are worse, are low anyway, or at 0, or at negative actually. Pretty sure. Because you guys don't like any part of the city's direction, so why should I? Why? I have no incentive, aside from the fact that it'll be hard to bring you back up, but yeah. So let's actually make these factories. Or try to make these factories. And we'll see. 15 to grant the stalwart stage. Oh, yeah, that's right, because something else is set up. My mistake. Can we do this actually? 17, yeah, 17 out of 14. 17 out of 44. I'm going absolutely insane. 99.52%. Can we do this, by the way? 22 weeks. We need to grant you the agenda, which we will do. What? Stewart? Stalwart? Stewart? And let's see here. Oh, we're sitting on a surplus of materials now, so now we just do that. We're zigzagging here. At a certain point, we do need to extend down here, but we're not out of materials yet, so it's fine. Let me see here. Yeah, so we're saving heat stamps to build the thing. The factory. But we also need to save heat stamps for this push over here. So yeah. We'll launch this expedition, and we're gonna see what happens here. Yeah, we're just sitting on everything else. I don't think there's really anything else we need to build at the moment. Aside from another industrial district, but that'll fix itself in time. Let's finally get these heat things. No, we can't. It requires access to oil. So, never mind. We just do anything we want until we can do the thing. Goods factories. More goods requires more materials. Squalor increased. Filtration towers. We definitely need one at some point, but we can make it now. And if we extend this one, if we're not really gonna make any more housing districts here, we might as well just lower the heat demand here. Out of curiosity, though, why am I not unsure? Why am I not sure? Yeah, this should help, I think, if we do this. In fact, we can do this. That's right. Let me just make sure. One, yeah, we need 2 at least, so we'll do that. We should be okay here. Did I mess that up? Well, too late. Anywho, yeah, we're just sitting here. I think we can sit here. If nothing else, I already made a save in the past, so we should be fine for the moment. You know what I should do? I should do this again. The disease won't hurt us too much. We have the infectious badge and the harvesting funerals for that. Again, I'm repeating all this redundant information if for no one else than myself, because I need to remember this. There should be a law here coming up because of the we gave them agenda. 42, yeah, 1642. So what are the odds? 95.58%. So yeah, really leaning on the stalwarts here. Also trying to push one of these 3. But we'll see. Watch the stalwart path be unfeasible in Captain. I highly doubt that, but hey. And let me see here. I think we do this finally. Now that did we do all the tier 1s here? Kind of. Unproductive do maintenance. I guess that instead. Did I never make this, by the way? No, we need 180 heat stamps for this. Never mind. I'm a liar. Did I? Please tell me I did this. Okay, I did. I got really scared for a moment. So week 140-ish, 141 is when I should mobilize more enforcers. But until that moment, things. Can I just set this up then? We need 100 heat stamps. Never mind. We don't have Squalor at the moment. Well, we do have Squalor, but it's not at a notable level. So in a way, we can afford to kind of sit on it for a moment. But in the meanwhile, did I never set up a heat hub here, by the way? No, I did not. Could I? Oh, it doesn't even let me check. I need 80 heat stamps. Out of curiosity, let me pause it really quickly here. Okay, I would be able to hit both. And again, yeah, the game only shows you three spots of the districts it would hit, so it doesn't cover everything. But that's fine. I know it hits 3 here. If I put it up here, cost materials, but reduces heat demand, which is only at 10 until I 1 turn these buildings back on. I think, yeah, and 2 add buildings just in general. Otherwise, I could add a stockpile to reduce the workforce requirement. Is that really what I want to do? Workforce demand in neighboring industrial districts. And this is in extraction and industrial districts, which would be appreciated. But it requires more heat, so I think we'll save on that for the moment, considering that we need the heat stamps to do this upcoming thing anyway, so I don't want to actually research something right now, because I think they're going to finish soon. Let me check. Can I check here? 6 weeks in a day. 6 weeks in a day, and we get 10. Yeah, we actually can research another tier 1. I guess I might as well be alcohol. So, stalwarts. And with that said, so we should be able to start this oil colony right quick. After that, though, I guess I'll find out what I do. So I'm going to take a drink of water. Never mind, I have less water left. Oh my goodness, my face! Unproductive do maintenance. 14 out of 41. And yeah, when we get to chapter 2, you're gonna see me flail around because it's been a while since I've been a chapter 2 captain. And not that I even went that far either, but hey. Oh, that's right. That's about 3 more weeks. I didn't even look at the thing. Also, I forgot that you have these keys to kind of let you know of the situation you have around the area. But hey. So let me see here. Yeah, not really too much left. Colder season. But no reason, unless we're sitting on overdrive, which we're about to in about 20 weeks, we'll be just fine. Did I do this, by the way? No, I did not. Let's do that. Just a straight-up addition. I don't think that's temporary. Unless, like, losing their favor makes you lose it, but we'll see. Mission mode less effective. Love motivates people by innovates, outperformed as it should. So take that. Anywho. So privatized alcohol coming up. God, my nose. 13 out of 38. Yeah, that's like 98, 99% too. So if it fails, I'll definitely plug it into a calculator. But for the moment, oh my buddy, I didn't get a lot of sleep. Anywho, okay, so we did this. We found oil. And we'll respect the dead. Well, then we'll connect the path with Skyways, if I am doing this correctly, because this will only take me 2. And it will allow me to transfer more things in between. But while we're doing that, I think... No, we need to save the teams, because we can immediately send people over. Which does mean I can take people in, I guess. So, you know what we can do? Yeah, we'll do this. This shouldn't take me too long. You know what I also never did? I also never added this, logistics building, I think. Never mind, I never even researched it. My mistake. But we can take care of that soon anyway. So, the housing, it looks bad for the moment, but it'll be better in time, I promise. As soon as this gets made. And then we send the colonists, and we're perfectly fine. Now, during this, I do need to work on the logistics districts again, but for the moment, we can ask for heat stamps soon. Not yet, right? Yeah, 2 days, 1, 2, 3. Raise funds. Raise funds. And now I think I'm actually going to save it here really quickly. So I can do a thing. So, 2, we ask for heat stamps. Can I even put this all in? I can. And let's see what we do here. So now that we're sitting on an abundance of heat stamps, a lot of this will go towards the thingy. I think we can now research pump jacks now, right? Yeah. Otherwise, I won't be able to make enough oil for everything that's going to happen to me. And let's see what happens. More funds, I suppose. No, yeah, it's going to be more funds. Did I ever do this thing, by the way? I did. Is that going to be helpful to me? I did do a thing, right? Yeah, so we get Squalor here. Can we also then make the ventilation tower? We can. Right after that, I would like more prefab, so you know what? Nope, we can't do it. We don't have enough. We don't have enough workforce. We'll soon get enough workforce, but not yet. Not quite yet. And here comes the workforce. So, as always, add a housing district here. 1, 2, 3. Maybe we just put it here. And then the heating hub can go in between. Yeah, I think we're going to do that instead. Because if I'm going to be putting the thing here anyway, we might as well do a thing. Out of curiosity now, I think I can add a housing district along this way. What the heck? What is that? What is that dip in the thing? Is that part of the crevice? Anywho. Well, Frostbreak there, definitely. That's what I'm trying to say. We can also turn this back on. Will we have enough workforce? We will. For the moment. And hey, we're on a surplus of everything, except for coal, but in 17 weeks, everything should be set up. In fact, we're probably sitting on overdrive, so we'll do that. And yeah, now we're just sitting at 0. Do we have enough to set up the... Oh, I never... That's right, I never did. I never researched it. I think we have the trust to ask for this, right? Yeah, a little bit, but we should be fine. So with that said, and now, yeah, that factory is also doing a 2 for here. I understand why a lot of experienced Frostpunk players like the factories in general, because they provide so much for what they give. Now, they do decrease the health of your thing overall, but it's worth it, I think. Especially when I set those watch... Yeah, so we're still at minor when I set up the ventilation tower. Oh, they're still helping with the thingamajiggies. I think we're sitting on a law, right? Yeah, we are. No, not really, but we want the merit, so yeah, I don't think we actually do have any laws at the moment, which is not great. We do want to pass a bunch of stuff, but we're busy also getting the fracturing pump jack, which we will need immediately. Well, not immediately, but we will need it. We don't even have the workforce to build anything, to really build anything else, so... Like, maybe one district, and that's about it, as we're losing all of our food here. But hey. Also, this should eventually run out as well, right? No, I never built the thing. I never built the thing here. I guess that's fine, right? Yeah, that's fine. If that saves me heat stamps, we can just leave this as is. Funny enough. I know I have overdrive turned on, but still. Since we're setting up the oil colony, like, so soon, I guess, yeah, hey, fun, right? By the way, I should actually do a lot of these. Again, there's nothing, like, I can just do that, right? There's no reason not to, because it's not like it's competing for anything, but let's search elsewhere. Wasteman? No. Basically looking for laws that I can pass. Although we do need this, too. Yeah, because, like, it's not like that hurts me, but I guess it will, because any adaptation they're gonna hate, so we'll just do this and find out. I do need laws, but I need this as well. So, there's the oil colony. Week 166 oil colony. And let's actually meet demand here really quickly. We don't actually need to meet the demand there, but we have a better hold on crime here than elsewhere. Okay, so here I'm definitely still trying to be efficient, but let me see here. Prefabs, which we will need at some point, but for the moment, do I actually want to do that? We need to frostbreak a bunch anyway, so I guess it really doesn't matter. And I'm frostbreaking this way to do a twofer, otherwise I would frostbreak over here, but we need to go this way first. We need to go both ways, really, but I don't think we have enough. Yeah, we don't have enough workforce for that at the moment, so Instead, we kind of want to focus that. What's happening here? Disease? Oh, that's just because of the additives, I think, mainly. Did I turn this back on? We can turn it back off now, because we're sitting at a big surplus. And we keep moving on here. So we definitely still need 2 frost breaks regardless. Like, I think no matter what, you need 2 frost breaks here. 4, 5, 6, and we'll actually do a wide frost break. So that when we make this district, we can add hubs around if needed. But really, we just want more. I think we might need to do 3. That might be a bit too long, so I think I may have messed that up. I guess we're going to find out. So here's the extraction. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think we do this. Because I haven't figured out if you can fit more housing districts here, so that's why I'm just going to do that. We still need a frost break this, by the way. For 5, 6. That shouldn't be sheltered from... Oh, it is sheltered from the wind. It is? Maybe I just want to do this instead. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going crazy, by the way. That might be crazy, but hey. You will like me in time. Just hold on. I'm taking care of a thing. Especially after I get the oil. Start sending the oil, but we'll see, right? Anywho. So. That frost break needs to have this oil needs to come, but we can wait for the moment. Housing district. So, did I do this right? No, because we need a frost break again anyway, which I should have been doing just right now. I was not. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we'll see what happens there. The cold is growing, but with the oil, we should be taking care of it soon. Immediately put in the fracturing pump jack. Frostpunk. Yeah, it's Frostpunk. Frostpunk 2. But let's set up this housing district. So, 1, 2... Is that a good use of my thing? I feel like it's not. But I can't hit anything. Well, I can do that. 6, yeah, that. And then I extend out this way, and then the heating hub or something goes here. Question mark. Why do I feel like this is not... I mean, you're still getting value, right? Because you're hitting 2? Yeah, you're hitting 2. So you're getting some value out of this. I'm going to do it. We do need fuel hubs too, but we don't have enough heat stamps. Whoopsie doopsie. For the moment, we're sitting on this, so we might as well send all of it. It's gonna help itself, but at the same time, we can immediately also just do this. Actually, we'll do this. And into chapter 2 I go. I think. Right on the autosave. So, let me think while this cutscene's going through, and then I'll skip it just to see chapter 2 things. But let me see here. We will defeat the Frost because we're stalwart stuff. And now we can research another thing, but we don't have the heat stamps at the moment, so it has to wait. We basically need to set all that up before the whiteout. That is the main goal here. I feel like I'm forgetting something. But we're fine for the moment? Yeah, we're fine for the moment. Actually, yeah, this coal can now be sent to... Oh, no, it can't. It can't, because we're still using coal, I think, in New London, right? Right? Yeah, right. So, we do need to research that ASAP, but we have time to wait, kind of. But yeah, you do need these, not the melting deposit. What am I doing here? Oh, we researched it. Never mind. So we just need to make this ASAP, which we need 200 heat stamps for. So, whoops. I mean, we do need the oil anyway, but... Let me just make sure I'm doing this right. So, I think I can just send nearly everything. Yeah, we can send nearly everything. Are we sitting on coal formal? I never turned this on, really. Well, that would kind of explain a few things. But that does mean I need to send off some oil here. Back. Send oil back. We'll let you have like +10 surplus. It'll take a while, but yeah. We can also send you guys some materials here to avoid some squalor issues. Now, do we? No, I just need ventilation towers, which I can't make. Again, I need to do the upgrade for the thingamajiggy. Actually, you know what? I don't know why I'm not doing this, but I should do this instead. I don't. Why have I done this to myself? But we'll see. So, with this fuel hub here, I think we get, yeah, we're positive again. But we need to extend this housing to... I need to set up the things, though. That's fine for the moment. 2, 3, we can kind of sit here. It's not going to hurt me. You don't get part squalor, I'm pretty sure. Chapter 2! And, yeah, we get the housing district set up, and then we also set up this thing. I don't want to, but we have to at some point. Because otherwise our squalor is going to grow due to the scarcity of materials. Well, actually, you know what? Because of that, let's actually send some materials right now. Because actually, when we do... You know what? I don't know why I did... Oh, I didn't transfer the materials, did I? I did, actually. Never mind, I lied. Yeah, because I have this. Also, overdrive. Sorry. Let's turn this... Yeah, let's turn that back on, and then now we actually have a surplus. I keep forgetting about that. But hey. We'll keep a stockpile anyway in the Dreadnought, because you never know. Also, the whiteout is coming, so that. But just to make use of the storage space in both places. Also, I think we're sitting on a law, so whoopsie-doopsie. Alcohol ban, crime increased, disease decreased, but no one's going to want to vote for that, so whoops. That's not changing anytime soon. We do have a lot to research, but it's not happening either. Yet. That's right, I need to save my heat stamps for thingamajiggies. Is this finally out? No, I turned overdrive off. What am I looking at here? Oh, I was like, where's my extraction district? Keep in mind, I don't have a coal mine there, so... Yeah. But, with that said, now we can add in these heat pumps. And we can also research something. Probably society, finally. I have not done any of these. I really should. We're also sitting on a free... sitting on council meetings. It'll be fine. Also, this thing is gonna go... We might as well wait for it to go. Before making our next food district. Do we have enough to frostbreak there? No. I did not frostbreak anywhere yet. So, I guess we're gonna do that now. 4, 5, 6, 7... 8, I guess. No, 8. Because the hub, theoretically, is going to be put there. Well, we're going to put the hub there. As we get more people. But we have the housing for that, thankfully, for the moment. And, yeah, I find out what happened. Okay, let's make sure we ask for heat stamps soon. We're actually going to ask for heat stamps from you guys now. Yeah, you guys are going to hate me for that, but the trust should be okay. No, yes, no, yes. Huh. We do need more heat stamps, so it's gonna be immediately heat stamps. Because why? Let's actually play as if we're gonna lose by trust, so let's take care of... Let's not ask for more heat stamps while we can't. Yeah, so trust is increasing again because I can now ask for heat stamps again, so I think that recovers. Yeah, extremely decreased by raise funds. It should increase again when we have things available again. I did not use these frost teams. I should be using these frost teams. Help me. We can afford to kind of wait here, but yeah, I should not have been sitting on that. Can we actually set this up? Did I even set this up? I'm really messing up here. Yeah, I'd never set this up. I need to set this up. This is now also things, so now we're at a food deficit for the moment. But we can deal. Because then we put the next food district up here. 5, 6... Am I doing this right? Why do I feel like this is a little... This looks wrong? Well, too late. I would need a frost break again. I don't need to at the moment, though. I'm pretty sure. Huh. Well. Let's find out what our food... Thinking. First and foremost, let's actually switch this over to the old Dreadnought. Because New London is not using the coal anymore. The coal anymore. My goodness. My words. So yeah, you guys just get all the coal. I should actually add fuel hubs, really. Because we need to start making the stockpiles of stuff. So let's do that really quickly while we have the heat stamps available. And there goes one here. What is this? What is this area? Is this oh no, that's just the area of the heat what? I couldn't see that early. Anywho. This is a fuel hub, right? No, that's not it. Yeah, that's a fuel stockpile hub. As for this... Yeah, we can still deal with everything. We just are missing a housing district because we're missing a housing district. Can we set one up here? Will this work? I can extend this first. 1, 2... Ooh, what? Really? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh, what? I didn't go this way? I was supposed to go this way. Well, I can do that now. Do I want to do that now? I didn't vote on this law. Help! Everything is... I'm not being efficient. Help! Well, this is me experimenting with Chapter 2, though, so... And then this is obviously a very specific way I'm building my city, so... Unless I do this each and every time I do this... do... Legacy of New London runs... not much else to say. I guess we might as well do this. 5, 6, 7, 8, question mark. Actually, I should do this. And then we can make a housing district there. What are my other heat stamps doing? We're sitting on heat stamps. Parenthood. I would like to just keep reaching out here, but... Did I do a thing? Research melting, but we need surplus injectors first. So let's do that. If possible. Trust restored, which we can subsequently break again. Kind of. For heat stamps. It's all for heat stamps. It's all for heat stamps. We can also frost break even more so, but let's try to do a thing. We do need another... We do want one of these, actually, so let's do that, finally. Do we need another goods district? I can expand here, but let's frost break first. 1, 2, 3. If I do that, then I do this. I don't feel like I'm doing this right. 1, 2, 3, 4? We're gonna do that and see. Because we want to make use of that deep one at some point anyway, I think. Is there anything else? I think one of these, right? I feel like one food district should be enough, though. Yeah, if I just keep expand... let's just do this and find out. No, we'll do... Oh, my goodness, I'm going crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is gonna look really, really strange, but I'm gonna do it. Is this fine? Am I a dog sitting in a burning house right now? Well, I guess we'll see. I'm thinking. Yeah, we need the oil first. We do need a housing district if I decide to do this, but basically, we should have the ability to deal with this. Now, we need a frost break twice here, but we can do a twofer while we're waiting. So definitely break all of these, 5, 6, 7. And then we'll kind of zigzag here. Maybe we can reach around, or do we want these? No, we want these. And we'll see what happens there. As for New London, why am I going crazy? Oh my goodness, I'm getting myself dizzy. Rush research really quickly. And let's see what happens. Yeah, let's see what happens. The whiteout's coming, yes, I know. Overdrive is off, so we just have to see what happens to us here. I'm trying to think if we need goods or not. I don't think so, right? At some point, we do need to work on heat stamps or keep our heat stamps up, but for the moment, I think we'll be fine. By the way, we are sitting on massive surpluses here and there, so let's just send some oil back to the old dreadnought for the moment. It's gonna drop to negative 50 degrees Celsius, but for the moment, did I never set up this hothouse, by the way? I didn't. That's not good. I need to do that now. You can also expand. Can I expand this way? Not really. I have made mistakes. So. Oh my goodness, this is ugly. 5, 6, 7, what does it do this? For the moment. Actually, we do this. I feel like I should have put a hub there. Well, too late now. I don't want to... If I can help it, though, I don't want to make 2 food districts. Also, we need to install these. I forgot about that. We need 4 cores, and I never grabbed them. Whoop. I forgot about that. Well, hey. We can take care of it, but that was not the greatest use of my time. So... extract the oil safely. Some are gonna die. Yeah, this. Probably this, right? We shouldn't need more than 5 to send a thingamajiggy. The coal can happen before the whiteout comes, hopefully? Question mark? Guess we're gonna find out. Don't I have more cores sitting around somewhere? Why am I unable to find more cores? No? The answer is no, I guess? What happened? Why don't I have 4 cores right now? Well, hey. I think we go the other way then. Colder season, so be it. Is it over here? No. Those are materials, which I do need at some point, but... First and... yeah, I think we have to... We're going to try to time that with the thingamajiggy, but first, let me pause. Where's the other core I'm supposed to get? Is it here? No. No, right? There's no way. And there are cores there, but... Is it over here? Really? Okay, well, I guess we wait for 20 Frostland teams. What else am I waiting for? Laws? Things. Unproductive maintenance, labor oversight. No, I don't think we have anything else at the moment. What are we doing with my life? What am I doing with my life? What do I have sitting on now? 632 heat stamps. Food energy efficiency, heat dispatcher. What's the trade-off here? Oh my goodness. Help. I didn't want to do that. Squalor increase, 200 workforce, 40 provides 40 heat. That can be built in every district type. There's something else I need aside from just these, obviously, but is there anything else I'm forgetting about? I feel like there is. Poverty eradication. Labor camp 100 goods. Costs 80 materials. Increases tension. Production efficiency and yeah, I guess we'll just do that for the moment. Okay, 20 Frostland teams. Let's grab this core then. And actually install these heat injectors. Also, this frost break has happened, by the way, so I need to work on this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8? And I do need to send, yeah, I need to send more people here to make use of that. So, for the moment, so everywhere. 1, 2, 3, really? So that's kind of unfortunate because I think you are supposed to put... I mean, we could expand this district again, but for what reason? Maybe we do this. Because what that allows me to do is do this. And then we could put a heating hub in the center here, theoretically speaking. 3, yeah, the heating hub would probably go there. 4, 5, oops, 4, 5. What's unfortunate is that we can no longer do a thing. Maybe... What have I done to myself? Oh, I don't think this is what you're supposed to do here, but... Or for optimization's sake. I'm just gonna do this. We lose 20 heat. How much does a heating hub give me again? It costs 25... It has a 25 material demand and 100 workforce demand. I'm thinking... Because I could just put in a raw housing district in the middle here. So what I'm trying to think about is... If I didn't already mess up... I feel like I already messed up the first housing district in this crevice, but... In here... Yeah, I could do this, and then I still have 3 to help get sheltered from the wind. The problem... is that... I can't... Well... I guess having to put a... heating hub there won't be too bad, but because if I put a heating hub in the center here, so I can do this kind of a housing district, what happens is I have 2 leftover crevice spots and I'm losing 20 heat. Is that worth it? Or is a hub? I guess that's a question I should have asked myself earlier, or looked into earlier. Basically, the question here is a heating hub in the center here of these 2 housing districts better than putting 1 raw housing district here and then making a 3rd? I feel like that's worse for some reason, but... Because I guess, yeah, I'm just going to do this, and I guess we find out, right? Let me just make sure I'm hitting these spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we'll do that. And we'll just live with the consequences of our actions. I can't put a building here down, then. That's what happens there, but... That does mean I need to send more workforce towards the Dreadnought. Can we do that? Let's see. I think so, right? How much... I'm trying to figure out the calculation here. I'm just gonna say 900. Why can't I just put in a number or tweak this barely? I mean, if people get sick, I guess it's not a bad idea, but we'll go for it. And then we'll see what the housing situation... I can always send people back, but... Boy. I don't need to feel downed. So we do extend this, I think, again. 1, 2, 3, and we might be able to... Can we extend this further? How many extensions does a food district or other house districts have? I guess we're going to find out, aren't we? Well, we will need another housing district in due time, but for the moment... Oh, we're researching the law right now. That's why I can't do anything else. I don't get it, but I like it. We're also running out of materials here. But we'll deal with that in due time. And let's see here. So, radical agenda, but boohoo, Crimea River. We need 17, though, so can we negotiate something? Recognize scouts. Actually, we do need that, don't we? So we can hover over for the tooltip here, but we can't. I guess that's fine. We'll need them anyway at some point, but... We don't want to go 50-50 is what I'm trying to say here. So let us do this. There are 2 things happening, loud and clear. Relations with stalwarts improved, as it should. Utopia. Equality laws and buildings will increase tension as long as merit is high. And then they get fervor, which is good because if the pilgrims protest, we can send a counter protest. Which I don't want to do, but if I have to, I will. Where is this thing? Is it over here? I'm not going crazy. Why is there... What? Why? It is in the Frostland. I'm going crazy here. By the way, this is a law here that I should have just researched earlier. That was my fault. I really should just sit down and... I should sit down after the stream. So I guess this stream will be only 2 hours-ish, but... we're gonna find out. So, I'm probably sitting on overdrive a little bit, but we might as well turn it on for the moment. Can we install these now? No, that's right, we need 4 cores. I am going crazy! Population growth extremely increased because we don't have anything to limit outsiders, which we do need to curb, but at the moment we actually still do need workforce here and there. So, yeah, our housing is oofed here. If we want to use these prefabs at some point, I should do a thing, but hey. We'll find out, won't we? First and foremost, though, we want another extraction district here. This is going to increase my thingamajiggy, but we'll deal. Also need to balance the food demand here. But we'll be okay for the moment. So crime shouldn't go too high, even though we don't have any guards here. Actually, I should just sacrifice. Yeah, I should just sacrifice it, right? Because I can curb crime over in New London, where there are no guards over here in the Dreadnought. So yeah. Look, what am I doing here? Why do I feel like I'm not comfortable? Because we're sitting on a surplus of fuel that we shouldn't be sitting on. That's why. So, to that end, what we're gonna do here is basically use fuel hubs here. They'll benefit here, as opposed to in New London, where we're not getting any fuel from New London. So, yeah. So one here. I feel like I'm not doing this right, but we'll find out. Let's actually send all this fuel back over so that we can actually start going on a surplus. Even though, yes, we won't do a thing. Anywho. I'm interrupting myself because I'm trying to think of what I need to do here. We can do this, but we need the cores for the injectors. Because we are sitting on a big surplus, is what I'm trying to say. Anywho. Did I not do this, by the way? We do need one of these. What am I saving my heat stamps for? Let me... we do want more. We want a lot of thingamajiggies here. The fuel stockpile hubs. That I know for sure. In fact, I should have probably frostbroken better because with that... Now, because if you haven't noticed, you can't put two stockpile... Or you can't put two of the same type of hub next to each other, apparently. So, yeah, that's all I need to say. We do need another one, though. I think we do need another one. But for the moment, what am I doing here? So yeah, let's send that over so we can keep this surplus here. The reason why you want the surplus to remain as it is, like as I'm showing you, is because when you put in the injectors, any surplus becomes production efficiency. And yeah, we need to save heat stamps for the injectors, but we can't build the injectors if we don't have the cores. So that is why I'm using the heat stamps. That is my justification for using the heat stamps right now. Though, how many... Okay, yeah, we'll need 20 weeks to build that. Yeah, it shouldn't take that long. Or we'll be able to explore the Frostland and get the cores. The core we need before we do a thing. And then we're probably going to vote in a thing. More people are living among us. We do want to take care of this, so let's do that. This is mainly for the stalwarts. Population growth is going to slow barely, but better than all-out insanity from people coming in. So, hey. Oh, my nose. Let me just look at things and make sure. Okay. So basically, we want to be careful about our trust at this point. We're getting a lot of heat stamps due to our population, I believe, but unmet goods demand, so that makes me sad. We will need to set up another industrial district at some point, but not right now because we have other things to take care of, including this. We're also not sitting on a food stockpile, so let's actually do something about that. We could have taken the mission. Oh, no, that's workforce. Oh, we need prefabs because of the Skyway thing. I forgot. Oops. We're not going to be good. At week 250, we'll be okay-ish, but we need to be sitting on a food stockpile, so we do need another food district as well. Yeah, I don't feel I've been doing this quite all correctly, but I guess we're going to sit here for the moment. Construct buildings, things. Allow automaton. Unchecked power will only yield more crime. There's no way we'll need this, right? I guess we'll find out. Because it's an action that I control, so... Yeah, and yeah, with the heat injectors, we will be able to be on a food surplus, but the problem is we need the core, so we don't need that. I think they'll slowly fix itself. We can actually do this, but are there cores anywhere else? No. So we can erase that and then take the cores here and then probably do this as well. Yeah. We need the prefabs now, or sorry, oh no, I need heat stamps. But either way, we have things to deal with. But we're basically sitting on our heat stamps, waiting. Also, I realize I have overdrive turned on, and I forgot about that. But for the moment, yeah, just keep sending. Just send it all. Just send it all. We'll deal with it in due time. The nomads are going to hate us at a certain point, but we'll be fine for the moment. We'll leave the housing situation as is because we need these injectors for our food. We need them. I'm going crazy. Is there anything else, by the way? I feel like there's something else, maybe. Nope, not at the moment. Yeah, so a lot of things are going to go. The extraction district here is going to go. This coal can sit here for the moment, but once we are... We're supposed to be stockpiling food and technically fuel, but yeah, we'll deal with it. We need heat stamps. Please give me the heat stamps. Please give me the heat stamps, please. Okay. And here comes the injector. Surplus inject. Never mind, 300 heat stamps. My mistake. We can ask for more heat stamps anyway, but boy, is this gonna hurt my trust. I think we immediately asked them from the stalwarts. We can't risk the New Londoners going down, so... What? Contribute heat stamps. I can't actually just wait for these heat stamps, so you know what? In the interest of not dying to trust and getting exiled, I guess we'll just sit here for the moment. So there we go. 17, perfect. Now we can put these in. But anywho. No. Heat stamps. Fill the officers. Refuse to take action. Stalwarts. Now, find the managers. Give me those heat stamps because I need them right now in my hand. But let's also make this. So, without further ado, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, and then we can kind of extend this way? Question mark? That's not the best use of my heat distribution, but we need more materials anyway. Actually, this can be expanded, so if I frost break here, what can I do? I need to frost break this? Yeah, I need to frost break this. And I need to frost break this, so... Or I will just do a fat frost break here, just to make sure. But we also need housing. So hey, we should expand this first. 1, 2, 3, I guess we'll just do that. Just in case I need to put a hub there for whatever reason. It probably would be a good idea. It's here I realize I may have made a mistake, but eh. Yeah, I probably should have extended this out further over here, but it's too late now, so... This is gonna be weird. Yeah, this is gonna be really weird. Well... I have made my choice. Also, we can send these materials over towards... Actually, we can meet demand. I don't know why I said that. But we can also do this. Over transport capacity. No! Well, okay, my mistake then. We do this. Close enough as doesn't matter, right? Actually, unless I do this, I need to actually do this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really? That they allow me to do that? Anywho. Now we're over transport capacity. Just go by the 1. I wonder why we're not able to type in our own numbers. Did they think that maybe something could have broken, or maybe there was a bug where you could just cheat? But I guess we'll see, right? Okay, so we should have another law available here. Standard scouts, mechanized scouts. I don't know why I never passed this law, but whoops, my mistake. And I guess we'll deal with the whiteout and see what happens. That's gonna be the end of the stream. Will be the end of the whiteout, moving to the next chapter. Is the hope? Did I? No, the injectors are not in yet. So let's research something else. If I needed more food, it would probably be an advanced hothouse, right? Yes. Because it's not like these 2 cores are gonna help us elsewhere anyway. So yeah, we're gonna do anything else. We could add deep melting drills anyway, but what do we need for that? 80 heat stamps, 60 material demand, which we do have at the moment, but it's not going to be the most, but it would help. Old manager's reliable, increasing, but occasional fatalities. Let's try not to have anyone die, which means we need to do this. That's gonna hurt my efficiency, production everywhere. And now, yeah, we're at a trust deficit at the moment, but that'll fix itself in time, I think. We're also sitting on Frostland expeditions. Let's do one over here because we need to actually reach Winterhome. Yeah, we're kind of metagaming at the moment, but it's fine. We're still bleeding food, by the way, so we do need to get these. We do need to get our food situation handled before pain. In the meanwhile, though, yeah, I think this will be fine. The material demand is going to increase, but we should be able to handle the squalor from this. If nothing else, we can add a watchtower here. Why are we bleeding oil? Oh, because it's getting colder. So let's instead undo some of that. Can these injectors come any sooner, by the way? Oh, they have come. Okay, never mind. Let's... actually, we still need a stockpile for the moment, so let's leave the... Let's not turn on the injectors yet. In 9 weeks we will, but not yet. Did this turn into a thing? It did. I guess we will. That's gonna hurt some districts, but... We have 1,600 prefabs. I don't think we're hurting for any of those. Anywho. This is gonna finish soon, but we're just gonna replace this with an industrial district, really, so... Yeah. 4 days. 1, 2, 3, 4... 4... Autosave! I think I can ask for more heat stamps, but because of our trust... Let's let our trust recover first. Before we do anything drastic. What am I sitting here for? Things. Merit cornerstone, but not quite yet. Oh, that's right. We have... did we do the thing? No, we did not. We did not. We did not put a... No, that's just... Yeah, it's another one. I say just, but... Can we expand this again? No. We've already made the expansion. So, whoopsie doopsie. Do we actually add in these heat injectors? I'm just gonna... Yeah, let's just turn this on now then. How much does this help us? People faith restored because we did the thing. Oh, we did the quest. Yeah, that does help, but we actually do need to make the advanced chemical hothouse, apparently. Well, alright. Duly noted. We also need to add a sawmill here, but the hothouse comes first, I think. So you're gonna get your oil. In fact, I can just give it to you right now, just to... We don't have to deal with this garbage anymore. But... Anywho... Yeah, because we want the oil stockpile from here, so basically we're going to be doing some micromanage. I almost said micromanagement here. And in fact, while we're doing that, again, just so we can make use of the stash of fuel that we have, and this, but No, we'll do this. Basically, trying to make use of these blah 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 that we have. The stockpile space that we have. Do we have something here, by the way? Liberated mandatory, allow productive outsiders, labor oversight, empowered management. Yeah, nothing at the moment. We could research a law, but we need this chemical hothouse, I think. I could make another food district. We have like 3,700 people in our workforce. We're also missing a housing district here and there, but, well, we'll deal with that. Do we put a heating hub here, by the way? We do. You know, at a certain point, we should also... I should also do it. Also, I didn't frost break. I need a frost break here. I realized that because I can then put another housing district here. Is that going to be good for me? What is this? 40 heat, 20 shelter. I think we'll be okay, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 5. Why do I feel like I'm not doing this right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Question mark? Is that right? Doesn't look right. No, it doesn't look right. Well, too late. Oh boy. Something happened. Over the Dreadnought. They're safe from raids. Things. We're about to research the hothouse. So let's make sure we make that. Advance. This will upgrade. Or is this just going to add? I guess we're going to find out, aren't we? We also need to make a sawmill here because we need the sawmill. We need the sawmill here. We do want to also extend this if possible. Never mind, we don't have enough heat stamps. So we can do stuff. But we also need to extend this housing district really quickly here. Let me do that. 1, 2, 3. Are we going to be okay here? Guess it's time to find out. So materials finally being plus are finally going plus again. Can we make? No, we don't have the heat stamps. I keep asking myself. Well, we do, but 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And yeah, that's gonna be what we do for the moment. We can actually address these material demand if possible. But I think we don't want to just... Yeah, so we can have oil, question mark. Insufficient resources to fulfill requested transfer. You're sending 0. Yeah, I know. So instead we do this. And then we can fix this. Can we fix that? What is going on here? Anywho. A lot of but that's because I'm thinking. We did make the chemical hot. Oh, because this. We need more, actually. So. Oh, boy. We also don't even have enough food here to last, so I guess we do try to frost break something. At some point. And deal with problems. Growing squalor because of generator. Oh, yeah, that's right. Whoops, I forgot about that. Can we ask for heat stamps, by the way? We can. That hurts my relations a lot because so no more rallies. Whoops, there goes also heat stamp income, but we need the immediate income. You don't understand. My next question is if we can do this. I think we can. 2, 3, 4. I'm just gonna do this fat break here. We might actually need the emergency shifts, but we're gonna find out. I'm gonna focus the eating. Oh, by the way, goods, please. I could add another factory, but let's hold off on that for the moment. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I extend this way. That looks really weird, but it's the only thing we have at the moment. Heck, we'll even put a food stockpile hub here. What's unfortunate is that I can't reach any more, but it's gonna have to be what I get. Unless I can do something here? Yeah. Yeah, we do this instead. Every little bit. But in the meanwhile... Destroy, no. Research dutiful youth, no. It did not ignore you guys. We have heat stamps now. Why am I not researching? Why am I not researching anything? So, poverty eradication, drugs manufacturing. Disease increased, production efficiency increased, and this is a thing. In industrial districts, it would probably be one of these, right? Something, no, resources. Automated workforce in industrial districts. Well... We need food. Workforce requirements significantly decreased. We'll research something. I feel like there was something else I needed, but I forgot it at the moment, so... Population growth? No, not yet. Not yet. We'll launch this... Can we make it in time? 17 weeks. Yeah, we'll make it in time, I think. Yeah, we'll make it in time. I feel like I've done something wrong, though, but we'll find out. Ow! Is that why? No. We do need more housing, actually, but Can we? No, I never made the dense housing things. Whoops. Not that we can make them anyway. We need the ventilation power tower first to avoid this from eating my face. But right after that, we'll see if I can do a thing. We'll grant you the agenda. Not that it's really gonna result in anything. Actually, what is... Oh, no contagion. You guys now want no contagion prevention? I guess so. Is that real? Does that hurt the city direction? Again, I'm not saying Zeitgeist, if I even pronounce that correctly, because I don't want to butcher the pronunciation. Anywho, okay, so we're going plus on that, but I think I still want to do a twofer here. Cost 40 heat, but we need the food, so yeah. We're about to get hurt again anyway, but for the moment, growing disease as well. Yeah, this might not be good for me. I guess we're gonna find out. It's notable, we do want to get rid of that though, so I guess the next thing we do is look for hospitals. We still have growing squalor as well, by the way, which is also not good. So I guess we are going to do this, because this allows me to unlock a law anyway, so all things considered, it'll probably be better for me, although we probably will need to Frostbreak at some point somewhere here. Well, I never put a heating hub here. Am I crazy? I am. I also never expanded this properly either. Yeah, that was a big mistake. Well. That doesn't help. Yeah, I would just want to expand these, right? Yeah, I would. 1, 2, 3. I probably just blocked off. So yeah, I did, because I didn't want to do that because I didn't want to block off something else. So instead, what we do is this: 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We still want to expand somewhere, probably down here, all things considered. But we'll see first, right? 1, 2, 3. Am I blocking something? I feel like I'm blocking something. Well, too late. Yeah, I would be blocking this, but we can Frostbreak down here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we see what happens. Ow, growing squalor. And growing disease. Or notable disease, not growing, stable, but still. Do we double up here on this? Oh, because excessive fertilization. That would probably explain a lot of my disease problems as well. Oh, goodness gracious. It feels in 39 weeks, but I promise you, game, and me, that's not going to save me. So let's see here. Increased percentage of exploration population. Keep succession. Yeah, why not? But in the meanwhile, let's expand this so we actually can make a building. That doesn't need to be expanded, but we could. Yeah, I guess we'll see, won't we? Ow, cold. Do we want to rush research here? Can we afford to? I'm gonna do it. because we do actually need to research a bunch of things. Well, I guess it's time to ask, because I would like the stockpile of food. It would help out the most. Oh, it's forever decreases because they love me, but they can't say the same for the pilgrims. As much as we do need housing... Wait, which is worse? Yeah, we need the ventilation towers instead. This doesn't look right, though. I don't know why, but it doesn't look right. I mean, I can't explain why, but it doesn't look right. Guess I'll find out why. Also, rip prefabs. Really? It just immediately destroys me here? Well, rip my core, I guess. So, no material demand unless I get another core somewhere, which I don't have. Can we even make this in time? I don't think we can anymore, can we? Yeah, we can't. So, what we're gonna do now is turn off the logistics district, because it's not going to provide anything to us. So, what we're supposed to... Oh, yeah, what was I supposed... What I was... Okay, hold on. Before I do that, is it possible for me to... No, there's no material thing here, and it's too late. I should have went to grab materials from someplace, although I couldn't have done that anyway. Never mind. That's a big lie. Yeah, never mind. We do turn this off. To save on heat. Materials, 36 weeks of pain. Which we could go out towards one of these. I guess I have to, right? Do I? No, did I mess this up? I was supposed to expand this, wasn't I? Yeah, I was supposed to expand this. I'm going crazy. I have made errors. So, whoopsie doopsie. Well, I guess I messed that up. We can set that back up, but I was not supposed to do that. So let's get that back up. I leave, you know what? Go do it. I believe in you. But also, that hurt me, but hey, we'll be fine for the moment. And let's see what happens. So, if I want to do double fertilization, I do need to do this thing. But for the moment, disease marginally decreased. I should build a hospital for all intents and purposes. Let's find out. What happens if I do this? It does really, really hurt me. Also, I think these are because of automatons running loose, but hey. And we need the hospital. ASAP, 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 ASAP. Why did I pronounce that oddly? Anywho, we could ask for more funds again, but we have to wait because, yeah, I didn't use these for a moment, so, yep, we wait here. There's a law going through, but first and foremost, let's just continue doing the small ones here. And can't I put a hospital somewhere? I can. Notable still. So, hey, it's time for another ventilation tower. But also, here comes the whiteout. That hurts my heat stamps at least, if nothing else. But also hurts food. Damage from squalor, why? We're gonna double up again. Yeah, so now we're okay there. As for anything else, though... Yeah, surplus injectors turn off automatically because now we're not at a surplus anymore. But for the moment, anything growing? What's growing? Is there anything growing? Diminishing at it's severe. Register sick. People are gonna die from sickness if I don't do anything soon, which we need to deal with. Hold on, I'm trying to look at this thing and fix this because we have all the prefabs in the world. Those left behind, Punished stalwarts. Relations working with. There was no ill intent, but at the same time... Ow! Why did this turn off? Oh, no more food remaining, which I was supposed to expand towards this. My mistake. Also, we should send fuel over. In fact, we should send more fuel over. That way they can last. Again, I'm making use of those fuel oil reserves. And yeah, the injectors are turned off because obviously we're not at a surplus. So, fun times ahead. That being said, we do need more cores at some point. I wonder if I did this. Again, I haven't done Chapter 2 for a long time. So, especially on Captain. So, and never on Captain. And yeah, more stuff. Also, we are running out of housing, so that's why we're a lot colder than we look. I feel like I should just expand one of these. That, and we also have housing districts we're sitting on. In fact, did I even make one of those? I didn't, did I? City? No, I never made these housing blocks. Which I think unlocks more laws, so that's on me. But hey. I think we do have a law now? I thought we did. Experimental. Oh no, it passed on. That's right. Because I immediately took it because it was on the table. Anywho. Yeah, 14. Yeah, we'll survive the whiteout. It's the growing squalor and disease that is hurting me, and mostly because of squalor. So you know what? Yeah, funny enough, we do need to expand. I never expanded one of these, did I? No, I did not. I was supposed to. 1, 2, 3. People are gonna start dying to disease maybe here if I don't do something quick. So let's try to do something quick. Really should have. I was supposed to frost break there. I hate myself. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Question mark. Yeah, let's actually just work on these. People may get injured, but we do need that, so we can deal with it for the moment. Squalor is gonna drop, but I swear it's not gonna be great if I have to keep doing that. It's a temporary measure, basically. What else is happening here? Oh, more fertilization. That's gonna help make disease grow, but hey, we might even have to do the preliminary triage. Some people will die, though. So maybe... Overdrive is not on for some reason. Should have done that. That was my mistake. Gosh dang it. Also, cold hurting me is not great either, but for the moment, dense housing block. What is that again? It is disease slightly increased, provides 25 extra shelter in the same district. So, essentially doubling the amount of housing that a housing district gives, but increases disease, which we are dealing with. So, yeah, no one should go hungry. But I've already unlocked that achievement, by the way. But hey, dense housing block, and then this should be the next thing, housing distribution. Shelter provided by housing is slightly increased. Yeah, that's kind of important. In fact, we might not even need the housing block, but we'll find out. As long as no one dies, we should be okay. When people die in a captain run, usually things are going to spiral down from there. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's calculated, especially when you do things. Also, I should have knocked this down earlier. I forgot about that. But anywho, we're about to run out of materials here as well. But that's fine for the moment because we're going on a big surplus. We can use more here, but I would like to add a drill thing here. So can I zigzag is the question I'm trying to ask myself. Technically, yes, if I do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? No, I would need to extend out this way, which I can do. But then I need to do a little weird thing here, which doesn't help with... Hold on, let me just do some Tetris Lego structure thinking. I could do this instead, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then zigzag this way. And then I can extend the district. That leaves these things out, though. But we can extend the extraction district. I'm going crazy. We'll just do that and be happy with it for now. Basically, perpendicular angles are also your friend here in Frostpunk 2. But if you want to do straight line stuff, you can. You gotta make efficiency where it exists. And I know I'm not being the most optimal, so hey. But anywho, we should be fine during this whiteout. Also was sitting on overdrive, but whoops. Whoops. Anywho, so if not this weekend, then definitely during the this current week I'm going to be putting out some tips videos for Frostpunk 2, because at this time I think everyone has already, given the tips they did. They're very good, by the way. There are a lot of good guides out there, if not just how-tos of basic things. But when I put out videos, usually they're on top of things, unless no one's put out certain videos, which just would make me sad. But, these funds, by the way. So that will be that. Hey, merit-based housing. Let's how much housing does this give me? Let's find out. I should definitely have researched a lot of tier 2s by now, and by tier 2, so I'll explain what I mean by that in about 5 seconds. So what I mean by tier 2s is that, so if you treat every branch here as, the first step, because you can't do alcohol until you do work compensation, you can't do workers housing or housing distribution until you do housing block, so I consider these tier 1s because they're available to you immediately from the center cornerstone or city direction here. And then by tier 2s, I mean what comes after. So alcohol, labor organization, workers housing, and housing distribution would be tier 2s. Scout trading here would be tier 2. Otherwise, everything around would be tier 1, except for freight docks, which is also tier 2. And then just one more example. Factories, filtration towers, hothouses, worker ships, and sawmills are all tier 1 idea tree. And then everything out from there is tier 2. And then there's tier 3, which is usually the radical ones, but hey. Anywho, let us continue onward. So, theoretically speaking, I should be getting these cornerstones, but I forgot if there's another requirement for them. Aside from just chapter requirements. But, let us continue onward. I feel like it may be a chapter 4 mechanic to do cornerstones, but why? But someone's saying that you can do adaptation cornerstones chapter very early in the game, but I don't know that for sure. Anywho, we'll survive the whiteout. That's the good news. The bad news is I'm probably not set up to do much else. And yeah, actually the housing didn't grant me that many. Well, it helped out. It certainly helped out, but we do need this dense housing block if possible. So, yeah. And then the storm leaves, and we're into chapter 3 we go. Question mark? Yeah. So we need to change our plans, and I think I'll call it for this stream here. So without further ado, if you have anything to say, you're free to say it. You can reach out to me on Discord, comment on the VOD of this stream after it appears, because otherwise, I mean, if you want to catch me right now, you can ask your question and make your request right now. Otherwise, yeah, I'll just close out the stream, and, maybe definitely getting back to some... I don't know if I'll put out a Frostpunk video today. If it does come out, it'll be within like 12 hours, but we'll see what happens. But let me make this save, so I actually have a chapter 3 save. But I'm probably going to just keep practicing chapter 2, because I feel like I didn't do the best there. But I guess I'll see, right? And then I'll do more research, because that would probably help me out the most. But yeah, if nothing else, without further ado, I'd like to thank everyone for coming by to watch, or anyone watching in the future, watching this as a VOD, because that I appreciate you that there as well. But yes, I need to do a lot. There's a lot to learn that I need to keep in my brain. I'm not very much a city builder game player. Really, Frostpunk 2 being the second, or maybe third if you count Civ 5, I guess maybe it's third, but I think there's another one too, if you don't count Idle Manager. But yeah, without further ado, I won't take up much more of your time. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you when I see you. Thank you for watching. Bye! Bye! Jordan, end the stream. You're looking at OBS.